Hello everyone, we will practice Hatha Yoga. We will mainly focus on backward bends, so we will focus on the front of the hip and the shoulders, opening up the chest. Please practice considering your own body and only do what feels good. If you feel a sharp pain, then you should just stop, take it back a little. Don't overexert yourself. Close your legs. The base of the big toe should be touching. Move your shoulders back and down and just relax them. Pull back your chin a little and stretch upwards with the top of your head. And close your hands in front of your chest. And close your eyes as well. Start bringing your focus to the here and now. Try to stop thinking about your day or anything else, your problems. Just let them go for now. They will wait for you, don't worry. Just focus on your body now. Observe all your muscles and cells and your breathing as well. Also, you can try to relax everything that is not completely relaxed. And just try to let go of every muscle tension that is not needed. And slowly start bringing all your focus to your breathing. First, just observe. Don't try to change it yet. Notice which muscles do you use, how soft is your breathing and how continuous. And now slowly start deepening your breath a little, both your inhale and exhale. But don't take so far as to you run out of breath. So only deepen it a little until it still becomes, until it still remains comfortable. You can also count in yourself if it helps you. And after the next exhale, just return to your natural breathing. And you can start moving your left hand onto your stomach and your right hand onto your rib cage. And after your next exhale, start breathing using only your stomach. Every inhale, the stomach expands circularly, and every exhale, it retracts circularly. Your ribcage is almost still, completely still. And after the next exhale, start breathing into your ribcage, using your muscles around your chest. Your stomach should not move, and every inhale, your ribcage expands circularly and also elevates a little from your pelvis. You can bring your hands to the side, to the side of your chest, thumbs facing backwards and other fingers forwards. And every inhale you can try pushing your fingers apart in every direction. Remember, try to make your breathing still soft, so not too much effort. This will be the type of breathing which we will use in every backward bend. You can also notice how your belly button moves backwards and upwards a little during every inhale. It's okay if it's not moving or you can't notice, just practice breathing into the chest. And try to remember this feeling. And after the next exhale, breathe onto the top of your lungs. You can bring your fingers under your collarbones and try to breathe into this area. This will be a short breath, probably, but try to make it as soft and continuous as possible. After the next exhale, let this breathing go and bring back your left hand to your stomach, right to the rib cage, and start doing the full yogic breath, which is we breathe first in using the stomach, then the chest, then into the top of your lung, and we breathe out in the same order. So always move from bottom to top. Do this in your own rhythm. Try to do it as with little effort as possible. And try to make it as soft as possible and continuous as well. And after the next exhale, let this go. Put down your hands or close them in front of your chest and just return to your natural breathing. Notice if anything has changed to the beginning of the class. And slowly blinking, open your eyes. Put down your hands, make a little spread, and start circling backwards with your shoulder. And forwards. And make a half circle backwards. Link your hands and with an inhale, stretch upwards. If you cannot lift your hands this high, only like this high, it's completely fine. It depends on the flexibility of your shoulder. And now put them down, bring your fingers one further away, push out again, and with an inhale, stretch upwards. Breathe in your chest. Every inhale, try to elevate your rib cage from your pelvis. And put them down. Rock your hands a little. And now, start circling with your head slowly. And as it becomes more and more warmed up and comfortable, start widening the circles. And slowly stop. And start in the other direction. Start with slow circles again and widen it as you like. and slowly stop. And now link your hands behind your back. With an inhale, bend your knees first. With an inhale, elevate your arms. And with an exhale, bend forward. Only bend forward as much as it's completely comfortable to your thighs. Try to breathe in your chest. If you breathe in your chest, then you can feel a little vacuum in your stomach, which helps hold your body. And with an inhale, straighten up. Move your fingers one further away. And then again, with an inhale, elevate. Exhale, bend forward. Stretch with your arms upwards and forwards. And with an inhale again, straighten up. Relax your arms. You can also rock them a little. And now stretch upwards with both hands, palms facing towards each other. And with an inhale, stretch upwards. With the next exhale, grab one of your hands and start bending to the side. Make sure your pelvis stays in the same place. Try to breathe. Try to use the muscles to breathe on your stretching side. This way it will stretch even more. It will help open up that area. Next inhale, move up in the middle again. Next exhale, to the other side. Next inhale, stretch in the middle again, and put down your hands. Bend your knees a little, and tip your head forwards, and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bend forward. And from here, put down your hands, and slowly step back and arrive into hands and knees. Elevate the base of your palms a few times. You can also roll up to the top of your fingers as well. Try to use as little momentum as possible. And stop. Tilt your pelvis backwards. This is the backwards direction, and forwards. This is the forwards direction. Now tilt it backwards, and with an exhale, let this movement ripple through on your spine. Push out your spine to the sky. And with the next inhale, do the opposite. Start with your pelvis, tilt it forwards, and let this go through your spine. In this position, you can also stretch with your chest forwards. And with the next exhale, do the opposite again. And inhale, the opposite again. Do this in your own breathing rhythm. And after the next exhale, stop. And move your pelvis a little forward and backwards. Just as much as it feels good for you. And stop in the middle. Put your toes together, make a little spread with your knees around the shoulder width, and move your pelvis backwards, so sit on your heels, and with your arms stretch forwards. palms should face downwards. Press your palms into the ground and also try to rotate your elbow bands upwards a little. But don't work too much, so try to find the balance between strength and comfort. And with the next inhale, get up into hands and knees. Now close both your legs and sit on your heels. If it's too uncomfortable either for your knees or your ankles, then you can put a pillow either under your buttocks or a very thin towel between around under your ankle. And just sit here, move with the top of your palm, put the top of your palm on your thighs. And tip your pelvis backwards. Stretch upwards with the top of your head and just rest here a little. Also, you can tip your head a little forwards. And now slowly get up into hands and knees again. Stretch one leg, stretch backwards with the heel. And now with the other. And now move your fingers a little forward, move your shoulders above your palms, and put down your toes and stretch both legs. Stretch backwards with the heels and forwards with the chest. Make sure your pelvis doesn't fall to the ground, so your back stays straight. If it's too hard for you, then you can do a little higher version, like this, or you can just put down your knees. And from here, rotate forwards your elbow bands, put down your knees, and with the next exhale, put down your chest and chin in front of your hands. Ashtangasana. And from here, with an inhale, push forward with your toes, so you arrive into Cobra. In this position, press your sacrum into the ground. You can achieve this by flexing your buttocks. Hands should be next to the floating grips. Stretch backwards and towards each other with your elbows. Every inhale, stretch forwards with the chest. Make sure that there is no discomfort in your waist. If you can feel discomfort, then just relax a little, so don't push yourself up so high. And from this position, push yourself up again into hands and knees. Put down your toes, press your palms into the ground and elevate your pelvis. Arrive into mountain and start bending your knees alternately. And slowly stop. Try to get comfortable in this position. Press your palms into the ground, rotate upwards your elbow bands, relax the neck. Stretch backwards with your sitting bones. Your knees can be bent, your heels don't have to touch the ground. If they can, that's very good. If they cannot, that's also very good. It doesn't matter. And from this position, elevate your left leg to the chest and step up next to your left hand. Push down your right foot into the ground and start rocking your hip to the left and right. And start making little circles with it. and to the other direction. And slowly stop. Move your front leg between the hands, and with an inhale stretch forwards with your chest. Make sure you are pushing your back foot into the ground, and with an exhale backwards, make sure you push your front heel into the ground. Do this in your own breathing rhythm. So inhale forwards, exhale backwards. And start with the next inhale. And from here, just straighten up. Tip your pelvis backwards. This is the backwards direction. Push your foot into the ground and slowly start to lower your pelvis. Lower and to the front. Make sure that you are pushing your back foot to the ground, it's very important. Also flex your right buttocks. This way your pelvis stays tilted backwards. Your hands can be next to you, on your thigh or in the air, but make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Just a little more. And with the next inhale, straighten up. And exhale, bend over the front leg. And just relax a little. And from here, move forward. Put down your toes in the back, stretch your leg, and stand back with the front leg. Plank. And from here, rotate elbow bends forward, put down the knees, and Ashtangasana. From here, push forward into Cobra. And from here, push up into Mountain. Try to get comfortable here. Try to notice the difference between your two sides. If there is none, then you are very lucky. And from here, elevate your right leg and step up next to your right hand. And start moving your hip to the left and right. Make sure you press your left foot into the ground. This way you take off weight from your knee. And start circling with it. Start with small circles and widen them as it becomes more comfortable. And slowly to the other direction. And stop. Move your right foot between your hands. And with an inhale, stretch forwards. With an exhale, backwards. Inhale forwards, press your foot. Exhale backwards, press your heel. Do this in your own rhythm. And start with the next inhale. And slowly straighten up. Tilt your pelvis backwards, press your left foot into the ground and start lowering your hip. Keep tilting backwards your pelvis, flex your left buttocks and stretch upwards with every inhale, with the chest. And with the next inhale, come up. Exhale, bend forward. Rest a little. And move forward, put down your toes in the back and your leg as well. Step back. And from here again, bend elbow bends forward, put down knees, Ashtangasana. Push forward into Cobra and push up into Mountain. Breathe in your chest. And from here, slowly, step by step, start walking up to your hands. Every forward bend, your knee can be bent if it's too much for your thighs. And from here, slowly, straighten up with an inhale. We will do now Surya Namaskara, sun salutation. Close your legs. The base of the big toe is touching. Move your shoulders back and down. Stretch downwards with your hands. Pull your chin back a little and stretch upwards with your head. Tadasana. And from here, inhale, exhale, close your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, stretch upwards. Exhale, bend forwards, slowly, step by step. With the next inhale, step backwards with your right leg. Put down your foot, press your foot into the mat and stretch forward with your chest. And with the next exhale, stretch your leg and step back into plank. With the next exhale, put down your knees, bend, rotate forwards, your elbow bends, and put down your chest and chin. And with the next inhale, press forward into Bhujangasana. Next exhale, press up into mountain. Next inhale, step forward with right leg and stretch forward with the chest. Exhale, step up and bend forward. Inhale, straighten up and stretch upwards. Exhale, close your hands. Inhale, Tadasana. This was one side. We will do the opposite side now. Inhale. Exhale, close your hands. Inhale, stretch upwards. Exhale, bend forwards. Left foot backwards. Inhale. Right foot backwards. Exhale. Falkasana. From here, the next exhale, Ashtangasana. Next inhale, push forward. Exhale, push up into mountain. Next inhale, left foot forwards. Stretch forwards. Exhale, step up and bend forwards. Inhale, straighten up, stretch upwards. Exhale, close your hands. Inhale, Tadasana. Make a little spread and observe. Observe yourself. Observe your breathing, your muscles, your thoughts and feelings. And just let them go. Slowly open your eyes. And from here, step backwards. It's a middle width step. Stretch forwards and backwards with your hands. And as if you're being pulled by your front hand, start moving forwards and then downwards. You can look up, down or up if you have the balance, make sure you don't support yourself with your left hand. If you would need to do that, then just come a little bit upwards. Press both your foot into the ground, as if you would try to pull the mattress apart. And with inhale, come up. Rotate your foot to the other side. And as if you're being pulled by your front hand, again, move forward and then downwards. Press your foot. If you've got the balance, you can look up. And just try to find the balance between strength and comfort again. And look down again, and with the next inhale, straighten up. Rotate back towards the front and step up into Tadasana. Now, keep stretching downwards and start bending your knees. Start bending your knees as much as it's comfortable, as much as neither your toes nor your heels elevate from the ground. Your back your waist should have the neutral bend, so you don't need to do anything with your pelvis. And close your hands in front of you. And you may stop here. If you want to come further, then keep elevating your hands and keep looking towards that direction. Make sure that your hands don't open up like this, so you should press together the outer edge of your palms. That will make sure that they stay closed. And from here, just straighten your legs and relax. Tadasana again. Make sure this Tadasana is very comfortable. And from here, make a little spread. Bend your knees. Tip your head forwards and bend forward slowly. Rest a little here. You can use elbow bends, you can rock yourself to the left and right, or just stay still, whatever feels right. And from here, put down your hands and step back into mountain. From mountain, put down your knees, move maybe a little backwards with your legs, tip your pelvis backwards, and from here, just as slow as you can, put down your pelvis, your stomach, chest and head onto the ground. And just put down your head into one direction. Just rest a little here. And now, move your head back in the middle again. Put your hands next to your floating ribs. And start, with every inhale, start stretching forward with your chest. With your elbows, stretch backwards and towards each other. It's a Bhujangasana again. Push your pelvis into the ground, flex your buttocks. Make sure you don't want to try to move upwards, you want to move forwards. This way you will make your vertebrae farther away from each other. And that's what we want. And slowly let go, relax, look into the other direction now. and move your head in the middle again. Put your hands forward. Your elbows can be under your shoulders. If it's too much for your waist, so you can already feel some discomfort, then just move your hands a little forwards. Keep tilting your pelvis backwards. That's very important. This way you can protect your waist. You can do this by flexing your buttocks. And from here, press your hands into the ground and start pulling yourself forward. Keep breathing in your chest. Don't use your stomach for breathing. Keep breathing in your chest and stretch forwards. And keep pulling yourself forwards with your hands. So if you pull your hands backwards, that will help this movement. And slowly let go of the force and just lie back down. Look into the other direction. Hands next to the body, palms facing upwards. And from here, put your hands, bring back your head in the middle, put your hands next to your floating ribs again. Or just a little further up. And start tip your pelvis backwards again and start pushing yourself up and forward. Only come as up as it's comfortable for your waist. Make sure your elbow bands are facing towards each other, so not to the front now. And stretch with your chest forwards. Try to bring your shoulders backwards. Make sure you don't fall in between your shoulders. And from here again, start to put your upper body back down. Try to put yourself as far away from your legs, from your pelvis as possible. And just look into the other direction again. And rest a little. From here, bring your head back in the middle again. Put down your forehead now. And start stretching backwards with both your legs. And you can elevate one leg, elevate the other, or elevate both of them. Make sure you press your sacrum into the ground and that you're tilting your pelvis backwards. If it's very comfortable to you, then you can also elevate both your hands and stretch backwards. And put them down and look into the other direction again. And again, bring your head into the middle. See if you bend your knee, see if you can grab your ankle with your hands. If you cannot do this, then do the previous practice. If you can do this, then grab them. Tilt your pelvis backwards. Push your sacrum hard into the ground. And from here, start to push your foot into your hands and slowly elevate your legs. And if it's comfortable, your head as well. Dhanurasana. Make sure that there is no discomfort in your waist. Make sure that your knees don't open up either, so your legs stay around parallel. And slowly let go, put back your head, put down your legs, and look into the other direction again. Relax. And from here, slowly push yourself up into hands and knees and then into Shashankasana. You can do any version of Yoga Mudra. Your hands can be next to you or under your forehead, whichever feels more comfortable to you. And now breathe in your stomach. And with the next inhale, slowly get up, hands and knees, and then straighten up the upper body. And from this position, stretch upwards and start breathing in your chest. Every inhale, try to reach the ceiling. Try to elevate your rib cage from your pelvis, and make sure you don't breathe in your stomach. Don't try to move backwards, just move upwards. And slowly put down your hands, but try to keep this elevation in the chest. Tilt your pelvis backwards. You can have this by putting your palms onto the top of your buttocks, onto the back part of your pelvis, and just pressing it down. And keep breathing in your chest. Try to feel that your body is very long. And relax, slowly let go. You can sit back again or rest a little in Yoga Mudra. And again, elevate up. You can do one more round of this, so try to keep elevating your rib cage from your pelvis. Keep tilting backwards your pelvis, flex your buttocks, press down your hand, and just move your head just a little backwards. So there shouldn't be any, your neck shouldn't be crooked at all. Try to keep your neck long as well. And if you would come further, then maybe you can put down your toes. This way you can reach your heels more easily. But you can also keep your foot down and just keep stretching upwards. Keep stretching upwards. So don't try to move backwards, keep stretching upwards, flex your buttocks. And this way, slowly, with your hands, you can start searching for your heel and just grab them. Only move as far as there's no discomfort in your waist. It's very important. Breathe in your chest. And slowly let go. Come back first with the body and then the head. And again. Yoga Mudra, Shashankasana, or any variation of it. And slowly get up. Sit on your sit in front direction. I don't know. So just sit up, stretch your leg forwards, and if it's too much discomfort for your thighs, then just bend your knees, and as comfortable as you can, just bend forward. This is a relaxing position, so make sure that you don't stretch too much, and that it's also very important that you don't pull yourself with your hands. So just relax. And slowly straighten up. Move your body to the front a little, bend your legs. Grab the top of your shin and push your back. Push your spine to the back, and as slow as you can, lie down on your back. Put down your hands, legs, foot. I'll find the right word. And pull up your heels to your buttocks. And stretch towards your hands, towards your heels, palms facing down. And from here is the same concept as before. So breathe in your chest, don't use your stomach. With every breath, stretch with your chest towards your chin. And keep tilting your pelvis backwards, and keep flexing your buttocks and your thigh flexors as well. And start elevating your pelvis. Kandharasana. If it feels comfortable, then you can link your hands below yourself. Try to keep your knees parallel to each other, so don't let them open up. And try to relax. Don't take things too far. And slowly, as slow as you can, lie back down. Put your knees together a little. Put your heels to the sides. And from here, elevate both your legs and grab them with your hands. And you can start rocking yourself to the left and right if it feels nice. And also, you can grab your knees with your hands, fingers towards the feet, and start making little circles with it. If you do this, then you massage the area around your sacrum, and to the other direction as well. And slowly stop, and just stretch your legs to the sky. They don't need to be stretched, the important thing is that they face to the sky. And just gently push your sacrum and waist to the ground. And slowly bend them again. Grab them one last time. Pull up your head to your knees. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And from here, lie back down. Put down your legs. On second note, elevate them again. Bend them in 90 degrees. Put your hands to the side and move your legs to one side and look into the other. Make sure this is as comfortable as you can make it. It's a relaxing position in the end. You don't need to stretch yourself here. Move your head back to the middle and your legs as well, slowly, and to the other side. And you can look into the other direction if it feels nice. And move your head back again and your legs. Put down your legs. Hands can be where they are. And roll to one of your sides. And the arm should be under the head. And from here, slowly push yourself up into sitting position. Try to find a comfortable sitting position. If you need to elevate your pelvis, then you can use a pillow or maybe a yoga brick. A pillow is nicer. A yoga brick is a little harder, but you can do it. That's what I have now, so I will use it. Try to find the most comfortable sitting position you can at the moment. Put your hands on your knees, palms facing down or up, depends on your preference. Move your shoulders back and down and relax them. Pull back your chin a little and stretch upwards with the top of your head. And then relax. Try to relax all your muscles you don't need for this sitting. And close your eyes. Start observing your breathing. Notice if anything has changed compared to the start of the class. And now we will do one breathing practice. Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. If you know it, then you can start it. If you don't, then elevate your right hand. Put your index and middle finger in the middle of your forehead. We will use the ring finger to close the left nostril and the thumb to close the right. Now open up both if you close them and exhale all air. Close your right nostril and inhale on the left. Close the left, exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Exhale on the left. Inhale on the left. Exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Exhale on the left. You can do this in your own rhythm. We always change sides after an inhale. Do one more full circle and stop when you have exhaled on your left nostril. After that, put down your hands and just keep your natural breath. Keep breathing naturally. Try to keep this inner focus and slowly get ready for relaxation. If you need to dress up, then dress up or bring a blanket and lie down on your back. Your legs should be in a spread, at least a hip width spread. Hands next to the body, palms facing upwards. There should also be a little distance between your hands and your body. And stretch downwards with your heels. Start the stretch from your hip. And with the next exhale, let it go. Stretch downwards with your hands and upwards with your head. And with the next exhale, let it go. Push your sacrum and waist into the ground and stretch upwards with your head. And with the next exhale, let it go. Your whole body is fully relaxed. If you feel any muscle tension, then you can try to breathe, concentrating on that area, or you can just flex it and then letting it go. It usually helps. Try to feel your whole body. Every muscle, every cell. And try to let them go. Try to let yourself over to the ground. Let go of all your weight. Let the ground support you. And as your body is fully relaxed, start bringing over your focus to your breathing. Your breathing is soft, natural. And without effort. If any thought comes, just observe it just for a millisecond and then let it go. It will wait for you after this class. Just breathe. And slowly, gently, let go of this observation as well. And just rest, relax, however long you need, however long you like. To your health. Namaste.